Well, hello there, friends. Happy Tuesday. So I wanted to talk to you guys real quick. You saw my post yesterday, obviously. For those of you catching the replay, I am going to put this on my YouTube channel, so if you're on my YouTube, you're not going to know what I'm talking about. But anyways, I made a post about my business just feeling super stagnant. And what I noticed is that several of my team members, aka you guys, in my team group, are feeling the same way. And I'm realizing that there are several people, probably dozens, potentially hundreds of people within Scentsy that feel stagnant right now. And I am here to tell you that right now, in this season, in the month of June, that can be very normal. I've been with Scentsy for 11 years. This is my 11th, no, this actually might be my 12th June. So 11th to 12th. Anyways, a long time. Over 10 years I've been with Scentsy. And it is very common for the summer months to feel slower. The sales are not going to come nearly as easily as they do in the fall. They might not come nearly as easily as they did earlier in the spring when we had the excitement of a new catalog launching, or in November when everyone's excited for Christmassy things, or in August, September when everyone's excited for fall stuff, right? Okay, so here's the thing. The key, the secret sauce, here's your ingredients, here it is, on a platter, I am dishing it out to you. The only way to move through this stagnant feeling where you feel stuck, where nothing is happening, you're really struggling, you have no motivation, you don't want to do anything, the only cure for stagnation is movement, my friends. We have to move, and we have to move differently, okay? The only way for you to prevent failing is to keep trying, and you're going to have to fail. Failing is not what we're avoiding. We're avoiding quitting. We don't want to quit. We're not trying to quit Scentsy. We're not trying to quit our business. It can do so many great things for you. And what it does for you now might not be the same as what it did for you when you first joined, and that's okay. Guys, this has changed for me dozens and dozens and dozens of times. Right now, where I'm at in life, here's the other thing that I'm going to tell you. Your life may be so crazy right now, and it might feel unstable, and it might feel overwhelming, and it might feel like paint the picture, whatever that looks like for you. And then you are associating that feeling with your Scentsy business. It happens. It's happening to me right now because here's what's going on in my life. I'll share with you for an example, right? So I quit my job at a restaurant that I just wasn't really happy at. It wasn't very busy. I wasn't making the money I want to make. So I quit. I took 10 days off of work, and then I went to go visit a friend in Texas, and then I came home. I had a new job. I was so excited to start, and guess what? I'm not making that much money here. It's actually, there is so many issues kind of floating around there, and it's not going to work out. So I'm going to have to now go and try and find another job. In the midst of all of this, my Scentsy business, as you all know, we're all feeling it, is just a little slower. I'm feeling stagnant. I just feel like there's not as much excitement. There's not as much engagement. Facebook is a bear right now. And then sprinkle in the fact that our house is selling, that the house that we rent is selling in November. So we are officially started the home buying process. So a time in my life where I need money now more than ever, and my income that has been so steady and so stable forever is no longer steady and stable. And I'm freaking out. Okay. And I have not felt like doing anything. And that means that I don't really care to work my business. And it feels icky to work my business. And it's so heavy because this is just the season that we're in. So if you relate to any of those things, I'm sharing this so you know that you are not alone. And then I'm also sharing this because I'm telling you that if you stay on this path, the path that I am on now, if you stay on this path of not showing up for your business, not meeting new people, if you stay stagnant, it's going to stay. You can only flatline for so long before you either start to decline or you choose and put in the effort to incline, okay? And here's what I'm going to tell you. It is so much easier for you to pause right now and pivot and make changes and move differently. It is easier to do that now than to just say, you know what, it's just too hard. I'm going to let it go. And then what's going to happen is your business is going to keep declining, and you're going to see less and less customers order from you. And you're going to find it's harder and harder to pick it back up. And most people, I'm telling you this from experience, most people that let their business sink to that level don't come back. Most of them don't. So this is your wake-up call. This is your call to action to move and move differently. If you are struggling to work your business, if you are struggling to bring in sales, it's time to do something differently. It's time to break it up. It's time to meet new customers. Most importantly, you have to meet new people. You have to be engaging with your people. You have to re-engage with customers you haven't talked to in a while. I have a customer a couple months ago at a vendor show. She bought a Sensi Air Quad and she hasn't ordered pods since. I have reached out to her and she hasn't responded, but you know what? I'm going to reach out again because she can't use that product without fresh pods, and I guarantee you she needs more pods. So I'm going to reach out again. Even though she didn't respond to me last time, I'm still going to do it. Those kind of conversations, that level of follow-up, that is what we need right now. We need to be engaging with previous customers, and we need to prioritize meeting new customers. Now, I'm going to have a lot of stuff coming with that. I'll tell you guys, I'm exhausted. I am overwhelmed. I feel like I'm sinking. I feel defeated. I don't have it in me to create a training group right now. I really don't. But you know what I can do? I can show up because I'm choosing to work my business because I need money now more than ever. I do. It's just the truth. And do I really want to work my Sensi business right now? Is that what like my heart wants? No, but I know that this is something that I can dive deep into. This is something that I can prioritize and bring a whole lot of money into my pocket. I know that if I pour into my team, they can do the same thing. They can be blessed with the extra money from the extra effort they put into their business this summer to pay for debt, to help pay for bills and groceries, or to go do something fun, have a day getaway, go on a weekend trip, do fun things throughout the summer with their kids, their grandkids, their friends, their spouse, their whoever, or for themselves. So if you are wanting to grow, this is your call to action. It's your decision in this moment to start changing, to start moving, to start doing things again and doing them differently. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that for my own business, and I'm going to share what I'm doing. But this is my call to you, my challenge to you. Do the same thing and share it. Share it. Share it in the comments on YouTube. Share it in the comments in my team group. Share it in the team groups that you are in. Just start moving and watch what other people are doing. Because here's the thing, people are still meeting new customers. I asked in the director group today, I said, hey, how have you met customers in the last 3 to 6 months? Almost every person listed more than one thing. You can't rely on just one thing. You can't rely on just vendor shows to grab new customers. Your best bet is to have a few different avenues. You're not going to get new customers all the time, but when you are prioritizing gaining new customers in multiple avenues, you'll have one that comes here and one that comes from here and one that comes from here and one that comes from there. And then you are bringing in multiple people. So by posting on Marketplace, by doing vendor shows, online parties aren't dead. I just watched 5 different leaders share that they are doing Facebook parties online. Okay, parties, referrals, social media groups, connecting with humans in person over a common interest, like chihuahuas. Guys, seriously, I will be sharing these things and I'm going to be recommending people to watch, and I'm going to invite you to do the same. Share it in a post, share it in a comment, tell me what you're doing, how it's working. And we're just going to keep moving, and we're going to keep grooving, and we're going to keep moving differently, and we're going to put action behind that stagnation so that we don't get stuck where we're at and we don't let everything plummet. I understand you probably feel like you don't have any ounces to give. You feel like you cannot possibly do it. I'm here to tell you, you can. You have survived every hard day. You have survived every hardship, every challenge that has gotten you up until this point. And you might not feel like you've got it in you, but I promise you do. And it doesn't have to take hours. It can be as simple as one conversation. It could be 10 minutes. It can be 15 minutes. You have 10 minutes. You have 15 minutes. And this is why you're going to push through, guys, because you need this. Whatever it is that Sensi gives to you, whether it makes you feel good, it gives you a sense of community, it brings in income, guys. Income's really important right now. I get it. If that's it, there's no shame. That's what's in it for me right now, and that's okay. What is on the other side of this? Every single hardship is meant to test you. Anytime you feel that urge to quit, that urge to give up, that means you are at a breaking point. And when you get to that point and you push through the stagnation, you push through the hardship, you push through the doubt, you push through those limiting beliefs, what happens on the other side of that has nothing to do with Sensi, but it is the most rewarding part, okay? It's not a paycheck. It's the newest version of yourself. You are not the same person you were when you first joined Scentsy. You are not the same person you were when you got out of high school. You are not the same person that you were a year ago, 2 years ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago. You're not the same person. You're not supposed to be, and that's a good thing. You are meant to evolve. You are meant to come out of hardships as a newest version of yourself. You are meant to grow and gain a sense of belief in yourself and say, you know what, I did that. I did that, and I grew, and I got better, and the resilience is key. So just keep pushing and know that I'm here, and I believe in you, and I know that you can do this. And if I can do this, you could do this. And you could even tell yourself, if you don't think you can do it, you find someone who can, and you find someone who does, and you find someone who is doing it, and you say, if they can do it, I can do it. That's it. That's all you need, okay? If your mantra is, if Vanessa can do it, I can do it, great. Let that get it through until you go through a hard thing and say, if I could do that, I could do this. If I could survive those hard days, I can do this. If I can build up a Scentsy business and find success, I can do it again. If I can meet new customers, if I met new customers before, I can do it again. It might look different. It might feel harder. It might test you. You might have to get way uncomfortable and do things you've never done before, but I'm telling you, would you rather get uncomfortable and do hard things, or would you rather give up and let your business slowly fade away into nothingness and then always have some sort of excuse or some sort of regret as to why that happened? When in reality, this could be something that blesses you, blesses your family, adds so much value to your life, and helps you financially, guys. I believe in this. I believe in this company. I believe in our products. I think that so much goodness can come out of this, and all you have to do is decide to choose to break up that stagnation and create movement and move differently. That's what I have for you guys. I love you. I don't know what tomorrow's gonna look like, but I'm just gonna keep doing me, and I want you to keep doing you, and I want you to pick one thing every day that's uncomfortable, one thing that's gonna move you forward, because movement is important. When you are going in the correct direction, it doesn't matter how fast you're going. Just one step in the right direction will move you forward. I love you guys. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will talk to you so soon.